Hello all. The excitement builds as we head ever higher up our 50 best list, bringing you today those that have reached the stellar positions of 20 to 11. These are merchants that have really stood out, gone the extra mile, helped benchmark all that is good about this vibrant sector, and thus secured a place in our top 20. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, who are Lanchester Wines, the Cambridge Distillery, and Domaine Bousquet. Thank you all. So we kick off with number 20, our award for highest new entry. With the Borough as its hub, this dynamic business has upped the ante in Bristol with its mix of organic and minimal intervention wines, offering a great range on tap, home delivery, both online tastings and DIY tasting kits, all of those aimed at both individuals and corporates, plus an accompanying cheese and charcuterie offer. Ever responsive in the face of COVID, the reach of this business has grown nationwide, with a second Bristol site and real-life vineyard and winemaker tours coming soon. A truly multifaceted hybrid. From Bristol, it's Cask Wines. On to 19. This smart London-based merchant with its 5 stores, the latest opening during the pandemic, plus healthy online and on-trade wholesale reach, simply oozes quality and characterful independence. Unlike many businesses, this business has decided to stick to its roots, eschewing the hybrid model, instead focusing always on an impeccable list and excellence in customer service, with a tantalising schedule of tastings and other events to back up this seamless package. It's London's Lee and Sandeman. Okay, at number 18, we switch back to a hybrid operator, combining indie retail, deli and restaurant to great effect. In their words, providing a stage for the most colourful wines on the planet. Its 1,200 strong portfolio is particularly good on grower champagne, South Africa and Italy, plus wines by the glass. This merchant also flexed cleverly to meet the challenges of the past 18 months, taking its website from a standing start to £250,000 in a year, while also running initiatives in support of charity, including raising thousands for the Lebanese Red Cross. From Northwich, it's Define Food and Wines. Well done. Our next indie has climbed up 14 places to reach number 17, and here's why. As a traditional merchant with a high-end but nonetheless far-reaching list, this indie ticks all the boxes impeccably. But the team here also responded to the pandemic by going into overdrive with customer engagement, using electronic social contact and Zoom tastings to seriously boost its reach, drawing in a raft of new customers and boosting its online sales by over 600%. Meanwhile, the MW Peppered team also responded fantastically to the growing demand for less well-known wines. In their words, it's all about finding the right wine for the right customer. From London, it is Hanford Wines. Next up at 16, this 2-store merchant is as independently minded as they come. They buy what they like, currently with a strong focus on Portugal and California, and sell on the tickets of huge enthusiasm and fun. Equally impressive, though, is how deeply rooted this merchant is in the community, with its engaging social media-backed presence complemented by charity work that has gone above and beyond in supporting NHS workers and local food banks. A true gem with increasingly national recognition. From Brighton, it's the Butlers Wine Cellar. At 15, we reach perhaps the most stunning wine emporium in the UK, with its incredible range of 6,000 wines and 3,000 spirits, all artfully arranged in its beautiful Mayfair showroom. There's also a Michelin star restaurant, plus a new cafe and deli and a wine pub, all just a short hop away. A 15-strong team of wine and spirits specialists are on hand to offer a bespoke buying experience across a range that was tweaked to source exciting new references from inaccessible travel destinations. They've also added many half bottles in response to customers being locked away at home and wanting just a modest amount. From London, it's Hedonism Wines. And now for number 14. This ever-popular London-based merchant is one of a kind, with 8 shops firmly rooted in what they describe as London's villages, where local community links and trust are nurtured and delivered, alongside a normally thriving wholesale arm. The in-store range of wines and spirits is exemplary, as is the knowledge and service. But this ever-innovative company also met the crisis head-on, quickly revamping its online operation, delivering a £682,000 uptick in the past 12 months. Great communication with customers has, and needless to say, also been key. From London, it's Jeroboams. Okay, it's lucky for some at 13. From humble beginnings at London's Borough Market, this merchant has always ploughed its own furrow, championing organic, biodynamic and more hands-off winemaking, with an inspiring emphasis on sustainability at the core of all that it's achieved. And achieved it certainly has, being early in with wine on tap and sustainable packaging, with bringing in quality bulk, and then taking this to another level during these past 18 months to become the quality bottler of choice for tasting samples for events as diverse as the California Wines Tasting and London Wine Fair. This is a remarkable company pointing the way to the future. From London, it's the eminently sustainable Borough Wines. Okay, at number 12, we have East Anglia's premier wine and spirits merchant cum brewer, with some great hotels and pubs in the mix too. Ever individual and highly independent, with a hugely sustainable ethos, this business offers the full gamut of global drinks, but with emphasis on smaller producers and unearthed gems, plus a superb own label range. Work in and support for local community is also a big deal here, adding to this great all-rounders appeal. It is, of course, Southwold-based Adnams. And now to number 11. From its 2003 birth in Didsbury, this merchant has grown to 5 sites, with a 6th coming soon, offering a hybrid model with aspects like wine on tap very much part of this multifaceted and quality-focused business. It remains true to its founding mission of creating great platforms and environments for people to enjoy and experiment with wine. This is evidenced by its lockdown response in tweaking ranges, ramping up the quality of its online offer, partnering with local market traders and producers for delivery and virtual events, creating pop-ups, driving the agenda of local and sustainable, and generally doing its utmost to excite and satisfy the customer. From Manchester, it's Reserve Wines. Again, a big congratulations to all that have made it to our top 20. These are serious, quality-minded businesses, but also indies that have never lost sight of the fact that the drinks world is ultimately about sharing, being hospitable, flexible, communal, and having fun. And well done to all that have made it to our 50 best indies list so far. So, you now know 40 of our top 50. Time tomorrow then for the last big reveal, when I'll be hosting a live webinar with our top 10 merchants joining me online to hear the final countdown in front of a live audience. I'll also be asking each to reveal something of the personality and strategy behind their buzzing businesses. You can register to join that session via a link to Zoom on harpers.co.uk or via the pinned tweet at the top of our feed. That's at Harpers Wine. I much look forward to seeing as many of you there as possible. So, until then, cheers to all. See you soon.